The Clean Heat Standard legislation considered by the state legislature may not have crossed the finish line last year, but the idea of operating homes and businesses using systems that lower the carbon footprint is still top of mind and not going away. Helping homeowners and business owners find ways of cutting costs, as well as carbon emissions, is ever more central to deciding what types of systems to embrace. A good example of the transition involved in this may be found at the Meadowy Mint, a garden and flower store on Route 30 near the border of Dorset and Rupert that offers other retail items as well. They emphasize environmental sustainability in all their operations. That philosophy extends to its heating system, powered by two Cordwood gasification boilers. The system was designed and built by Sunwood Biomass, a Vermont-based business which creates clean-burning advanced wood heating systems. Efficiency Vermont, a statewide utility which promotes and facilitates energy efficiency across the state, provided technical support and a financial incentive. Sarah Linford is the owner of the Meadowy Mint.
Yeah, sure. So we're opening this winter a wholly redesigned system, taking a variety of old, outdated propane and oil heating systems throughout the property in greenhouses in the retail store and consolidating them into a high efficiency wood gasification system. So it's state-of-the-art European technology, which burns cordwood with remarkable efficiency. So we'll be sourcing all that fuel from the mountains that surround us, burning it here, getting as much of the BTU value out of it as we can, storing that in a thermal mass system with big water storage tanks, and then distributing that throughout the property. So underground supply and return lines to greenhouses that are our production spaces, our tropical greenhouse, which I'm sitting in now, which is also sort of a retail and cafe space, and then our retail store proper. So taking a remarkable amount of carbon out of the air. It's about a 1.3 million BTU system, so two furnaces that can work independently or in tandem that will offset what we estimate could be as much as 135 tons of carbon annually that could be used in all of our production spaces. We heat plastic buildings in the middle of the winter to grow local plants. So figuring out how to do that in line with our core business values around sustainability is just incredibly important to us. It's something we care about. It's like a moral imperative, and it's just good business too. Yeah, we inherited a variety of systems. So I have oil in the retail store. I have forced air, propane in this greenhouse. I have oil and propane forced air systems in other greenhouses. It's a smattering of technology. This has been a nursery property for a long time and grew and evolved slowly over that. And it's just, it's time now that this technology exists to overhaul it into something smart and effective.
We also had a chance to talk with Nathan Mescalino, an engineering consultant with Efficiency Vermont, and Brad Long, their community engagement manager, for a deeper dive into the Cordwood gasification system.
It's a brand new European-based cordwood boiler system. The manufacturer of the boilers, it's a manufacturer, again, based out of Austria. It's called Frohling. At this customer's location, they've elected to install two of them side by side. They were manually loaded gasification cordwood boilers. So best available technology in terms of efficiency for burning solid cordwood. Those boilers communicate with a kind of, we'll call it like a central heat storage system. And from that heat storage system, multiple buildings on their campus pull heat from that storage system for the purpose of comfort control and also thermal adjustability inside some of their growing areas. This technology is well suited for residential. In fact, I have the exact same. I have one of the same boilers that they just put in my house, but they're certainly robust enough to serve in a commercial application. This is technology. I feel like it's important to know this is technology that should not be confused with what we kind of consider here to be like. This is not an outdoor wood boiler. This is a indoor, listed, safe, very efficient gasification boiler. or boilers in this case.
Depending upon what type of system is being replaced or an offset here, and I think that might be a good thing to discuss on this particular project, the combination of oil and kerosene and liquid propane that's been displaced here.
Yeah.
I think when Efficiency Vermont has an opportunity to remove a fossil fuel system and replace it with something that's renewable, like wood heating or modern wood heating, that's advantageous to our climate goals as a state. So in those situations, depending upon where Efficiency Vermont is, regarding our budget cycles and everything, we might be able to offer incentives. But it is a case by case kind of a thing. And I always encourage anybody who's considering working with a contractor or working to modernize their heating system to check in with us regularly to see what our incentive levels are, and also to tap into the engineering resources that we have available. I think part of our value statement is the engineering resources we offer, and we bring people like Nathan to the table to discuss these types of systems and help customers optimize their choices.
There's several ways to cut carbon emissions and support local businesses and save money at the same time. For the GNAT-TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.